The obvious thing to say here is this hole is as big as the Holland Tunnel, but that's such a New York thing to say. What's the Tampa version? Tampa doesn't have tunnels. Anyway, it's a big ass hole. Let me know what you think in the comments. Welcome back, Bucs fans, to another Pewter Report film room. This week, looking through the Bucs win against the Tennessee Titans, one player, limited snaps, but kind of popped. Edge rusher Markees Watts had some really fun stuff on tape. Thought I'd take you through a few plays that stood out to me. See what you think. So the very first one, we've kind of got it froze right off the get off. This one jumped out early in the game. I think it might have been his only rep in the first half, but he made the most of it. You're going to see here the Titans are going to get the ball to Tajay Spears out in the flats, and Markees Watts is going to get cut initially at the beginning of this rep, but doesn't give up on it. And thanks to him, uh, what was a good game could have been even bigger for the Titans. But let's take a look here. There's the cut, gets up. He's tracking Spears. Tajay Spears is a tackle breaking machine. 1, 2, I think that's Levante he was able to slip out of, but not Marquise. Keeps with the play, finishes strong. Really, really impressive stuff out of an undrafted free agent out of Charlotte. So that enabled him to get back in the game later in the fourth quarter. And we'll take a look here. One of the things that stood out to me, he had, I want to say 5 reps where the Bucs dropped him into pass coverage. And you might say, well, Todd Bowles does that with all of his edge rushers. It's kind of a staple of his defense, and you wouldn't be wrong. But what's interesting to me is that in 11 snaps on Sunday, Watts got, like I said, I think five in coverage, 6 pass rush, something. Yeah, I think that's what it was. Cam Gill, who you actually see pictured here, Cam Gill's played like 8 games. He's got a lot more reps than 11, and he only has like 8 pass coverage reps. So what that tells me is for this young undrafted free agent, Todd Bowles is starting to really trust him and his athleticism, that he feels comfortable that Watts can operate in space and in coverage. That's a pretty big ask of somebody so young. So you'll see it on here. Yeah, it just sticks with the tight end. I think that might be Josh Wiley. And, nothing special, but just the fact that he's trusted to drop into coverage, some big stuff for somebody with not a whole lot of game tape. So then we'll get into, why is he really on the field? He's a pass rusher. So this is one of his 2 pressures on the day, 2 pressures and 6 pass rushes. That's a really good win rate. And this one's kind of schemed up for him. You're going to see, here we go. Comes back around on the loop. There's a nice hole for him to get through. He gets home and affects the throw and actually gives, kind of gifts Antoine Winfield Jr. His first interception of the season. So we'll get an end zone view here in just a second. And we'll take a look. So Watts lined up on the edge right out here. You're going to see him initially come in and try and get a commitment from the right tackle there. And then as soon as Vea crashes in, he's got his opportunity. There's that big ass hole we were talking about earlier, right through there. Good job getting his hands out because he wasn't sure if he was going to get home in time. He was actually able to deflect the throw and help Antoine get his first interception. So really good stuff there. Last one here, or 2, actually last 2. These are going to be more traditional pass rushes, him up against the right tackle. So doesn't get home, but still some things to like. Really active hands, nice get off. He's slapping the punch down from the tackle, just trying to make sure that he can't get inside him because Watts isn't a big dude. So he can't afford to let long arm tackles get into his frame. He does a good job of preventing that there. So then we'll finish up with this one. Get you out of here pretty quick. So You're going to see Watts is lined up just inside of Vita Vea there. Bucs are going with a double mug. Who's coming? Who's going? And this is going to get him matched up against the right guard. Slips by him, almost gets the sack, real close there. Almost gets another interception with his pressure. So, kid didn't have many reps. Like I said, I think 11 snaps total, but he made every one of them just about worth it. And it was just nice little, almost like a Euro step there. Just a little. Try and back it up for just a second. Really let you appreciate it. So off the snap, takes the inside, gets back to the outside, got the overcommitment, gets around, and just kind of bounces off of Will Levis there, but real close to getting that sack. So, like I said, it was a really encouraging performance from the undrafted free agent, and something I'd love to see more of him. So, Bucs had a really great rotation going on against the Titans, and um, yeah, the Titans. And you hope to kind of see it again because it yielded some really fun results. So, for Pewter Report, I'm Josh Queipo. I hope you've enjoyed this